My name is Henry Cars, and I am interviewing David Jamie, the intramural coordinator here at Bourgeois, and I am here to ask him some questions about financial budgeting and managing.
I'm David Jamie. I'm the intramural sports coordinator here at Bourgeois, or Rec Sports here at Bourgeois Hall.
All right. Who is responsible for budgeting process?
With the budgeting processes, each coordinator of each particular program here at Rec Sports is responsible for their budgeting process. For myself, I'm in charge of the budgeting process for intramural sports. I look at years past budgeting process and I compare it to what might be changing here in the future, any changes that we're making, any things that we're adding, and I have to get it approved through our director, Dave Sutter.
Okay. How are the budgeting figures derived from year to year or sport to sport?
They're mainly derived from year to year. You just look at participation in each sport, how many officials, how many supervisors you need to hire, how many sport hours you're anticipating for each particular sport, each particular night, each particular season. So it's broken down in kind of that way. And then also budgeting, it comes into the equation with inventory and also budgeting for regional tournaments as well as regional conferences that we'll be attending and bringing our students to.
Okay. And how often are these budgets revised?
Usually once a year, at the beginning of each year.
Okay. Do all employees have access to budget information? Why or why not?
They don't have the direct access to it, but if they needed something in particular, they could come through me or go to either the assistant director or the director of Rec Sports and obtain any specific information they needed, but they don't just have a direct access to the budgets.
Okay. For the budgeting, what type of technology applications do y'all use, like Excel, Note, Word, to like put in the like whenever you're doing revenue and all that stuff? What kind of technology will that put?
Just a combination of anything Microsoft Office. So whether that's Excel, Word, those are the two main applications we use for budgeting. It's mainly done by hand and off of previous data.
Okay, and if you needed to get money for like new materials for any of the intramural sports, like what do you do to do that, to get that?
We would have to factor in. We'd have to look at our budget now and potentially cut something out, or see if we had anything left over from the previous year's budget. If we wanted to add something and we were at a bare minimum, we would have to request more money from the university or figure out a way to obtain more money for our program, whether that's through sponsorship, working with local sponsors, whether that's through, and then another potential avenue would be to go out and raise the student fee, assessing the or changing the student recreation fees in their student affairs, and actually getting more money for the entire recreation center that way.
Okay, well, that is all. Thank you, David.
Thank you.
And have a good day.
Thank you.